Hello everyone, hope you guys are all doing amazing. An absolute fantastic day. Today we are flying Newark to Boston. It's going to be a nice short run, and we have really low visibility, rainy weather today, and I think it is way at as well. So nice fun IFR flight from Newark to Boston in the American Airlines split winglet livery. Love this livery. Favorites to fly. Anyways, if you guys have any questions or anything, just leave it in the chat. I will have the chat open on my. I will keep looking at it. Right now, there is no one, so I will just go ahead and start our preps here. Today we are carrying about 12,258 pounds of fuel, and our payload today, so zero fuel weight today is get where that 116.7, so decently full. 0.7. Okay, so that is done. I can set up the overhead panel now. Oh, by the way, we also have eyebrows on this. These two windows on the captain and co-pilot side, really good. Okay, let's see. First things first, let's just have that gets going, and we'll turn on the fasten seatbelt signs to auto because we already boarded, so we're good there. Emergency lights can come on, logo lights can come on, anti-collision, I think that comes on only when the APU starts. We can turn on the window heat, and we can turn on the electrical hydraulic pumps. That's overhead panel for now. And let's also set the parking brake while we're always for engine mode here. Pause in it. I think we should be able to enter our position here. So let's KEWR is our airport. Let's copy that, set it as our IRS. That is done. Let's go to route and KEWR KBOS. So I want to fly on VRAM, but I'm usually just so tired that I don't even want to talk to anyone. Like flying off. Let's see what. And also, it's hard to like catch up with. There are 2-3 people in chat. It's catch up. Usually, people join like somewhere around cruise point and stay to watch the landing. Anyways, let's see what the 22 right is our runway. So I'll go 20 right here and activate. That should do it. In terms of waypoints, we are directly actually going to Merit. Then the only arrival we have is for 22 left, so we'll be going ILS 22 left, and it'll be Robook 3 arrival, which is this one, and the transition is going to be Merit. Okay, that is good. Let's check our flight plan just one more time here with the plan view. Merit is our first waypoint. Next, go next. Okay, if we go next, probably here. Okay, so there's a little bit of a gap here, which I think I see why there is. So here what we can do is go from Tally directly to Wayne. Is it? Yeah, Wayne. Okay, so let's do that. Yeah, copy this, go from there to Wayne. So what it means basically is after Tally you just get vectors from the ATC so that you can join the ILS. But since we don't have ATC, we can simply copy Vane onto the vectors slot here, which will fill up our flight plan completely basically. So now you're going from tally, back turn, and ILS2. Okay, our flight plan is good now. It back in. Flight plan is good. Perf init. Let's request for performance initialization. And meanwhile, let me check the weather at Boston. Let's see. I have 130 at 4 knots, 25 meters. Oh, 2 SM visibility. My bad. Broken overcast, whatever. 3024 is our altimeter today. Let's set that everywhere first. $30.24, yes. Set this 4. Right, this one's $30.24, and here we have performance in it is ready. And load that. And let's see what changes we need to make because it's never correct. Cost index today is 44, so let's edit that first because that will impact our performance. 271 at 49 knots, that's our cruise wind. Put that in. And our cruising altitude today is, oh, it's actually 350, but we can't even hit go here. That is very weird. Am I on the wrong year? I'm hoping that SimBrief might have just messed up. So let's just put in, it's 26. Did it give us 250? Let's do 250. Let's do 250 on cruise. That should be fine. Our winds will change because this is the winds for 350. But it's fine, whatever. N1 limit. We're not doing a derated takeoff. Our flap setting is 5. The flap setting is 5. Trim, we can set it later. Let's enter our winds, which is 130 at 4 knots. So, and yeah, that is it. I think we can fill in our V speeds. Is good. Change back to the legs bay, and now let's set up our what is this called? This goes directly to 200. That's what I usually set it to. This goes to runway heading. Let me use shift control a little quicker. And this is fine. And our cruising altitude today is 50. They're good. Let's turn on fuel pumps and start the two. Should be almost ready to go. Oh, I did not put in the cruising altitude here, so let me do that real quick. 25. There you go. And what else? That is it for now. We'll start prepping for the approach as soon as we hit around climbing to plane looks MSFS. Look at that. The outside view. Wow. Looks sick. So good. Hey, APU is on. transfer the power to the APU. We'll also turn on the APU bleed, and now we can turn on the anti-collision lights and wing lights. Well, wing lights can stay off for now, and we can push back. Go to menu, FS action, push back, and let's do a straight out push back out of here. Start.
Go ahead. We've been cleared for pushback and start tail straight out. Roger that. Ready for push straight back. Brakes off.
Okay, parking brakes off. Start the engines one. They start
Brakes
pushing us
released.
back.
Brakes released.
Right,
Here we go.
engine 2 first. Waiting for 20% on end. More excited for this weather. I'm curious to how it pans out. Boston, let's see. We have 10 nautical miles visibility, few at 110, few at 330, overcast at 6000. So it's going to be quite a bit of weather. There is rains in Boston as well. The landing is going to be a lot of fun. Give it fuel to engine 2. Landing is going to be with all the rain. There's not much winds going on. If I check the winds, 110 at 5 knots. Not bad on the winds. We'll just see the runway very late. Boston. Let's see how it goes. Engine 1 is not stable yet. Pushback is done.
Pushback complete. Parking brake, please.
Go.
Brake set.
And we can get rid of the tug now. Go back to the next page. Okay, engine 1 is good. Let's start engine. And meanwhile, let me also pull up the taxiway charts because I'm not aware about taxi chart, airport information charts here. 20, give it fuel. Let me load this flight up because since we have it loaded in SimBrief, it should directly KWER, open charts list, taxi, airport. Wait. We are going 22 right today. Oh, so it's an easy taxi. We'll go to, let's just go Alpha and then Sierra, keep going Lima, Romeo. It'll be an easy taxi. Take a right and keep until the holding point Zulu Alpha. May not go all the way back. Let's see. Maybe we'll turn at Mike itself. Let's see how it goes. Okay. Of this, engine 2 is stable as well. Well, engine 1 is stable as well. Let's change both of those to continuous. Turn on the probe heats. Let's turn on, well, we can turn off the APU bleed. We can change the isolation valve to auto. Left and right packs can come on. Power can change to engine. We should have done this before doing all of that, but that's fine for now. And taxi lights can come on, runway turn off lights can come on, and APU can go off. Yaw dampers can come on as well. So I think we are pretty much set on the overhead panel. Let's just quickly review stuff on the pedestal. So TARA goes to TARA, well, transponder goes to TARA, and our brakes can go to reject takeoff setting, and we can set flaps to 5, which is our takeoff flap setting. By the way guys, please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I know a lot of new subscribers came in these past couple of days, 3 days. Welcome you guys if you are one of them watching the stream. And to our old subscribers, you guys know the drill. Please like the video. Okay, I think we are stable and good to go. So turn off the parking brakes. Let's open up photograph just for rough reference going, because it is foggy and rainy, so don't get lost in the airport. Okay, let's start heading towards 22 right. I heard there was a aircraft and avionics beta update that came. Not quite sure whether to get it or not. My friend told me not to get it. Rahul told me not to get it. Breaking the radios or something. They're a little confused on the taxiways here, but I might take an the thing with default airports. I do not understand which one is a taxiway and which one is like just the rest of the ground. Hard to say. Let me close out on this. I think good. I know what to do now. It's a shame that the wipers don't work. Like they're not effective. You don't see the rain washing out in PMDG. On Phoenix you kind of see that, but it's still not as good as Explain had done it. I think Explain 11 was also pretty good, and 12 I've seen is really good, that aspect. You can see where the threshold is at. Get an idea. Yeah, I think you can just turn here itself. I don't want to go all the way back. A nice short flight. Hope you guys can stay and watch the landing as well. We'll have flight controls check to do. I'll do that real quick once we hold at the runway. Why is 17 knots taxi being so fast today? Down there. I do have the sensitivities and all changed. It shouldn't. Good. And apart from that, we have everything set up, right? Turn on these landing lights, and let's do wing lights also actually. Excited for the landing today. It's been like three days since I have flown. About 3 days. I was just uploading. I uploaded one landing which we did. What airport was it? Forgot what the airport was. Jackson? Not sure, but anyways, that's one video that I uploaded, so if you haven't checked it out, check it out. Percent on one, both engines stable, and hit toga. Toga is green. Get out of here.
Airspeed's alive. 80 knots. V1, rotate.
Right?
V2. Positive rate of climb.
Up. disable VNav and LNav here. Still flying it manually just to get a hang of it. I might disable the autopilot before even I have the visual of the runway during landing, but let's see how it goes. It is kind of bouncing around. They're fine right now. Following the pink lines. Taking out the flaps as we go. And clean it up completely now. Right, we are at 4,000. Enable autopilot at 5,000. Wow. Alright, I think that should be good. Let's enable the autopilot. Let's turn off the landing gear. Turn off the auto brakes. Landing lights come out. And engine start switches can go to off. Have them to continuous for the takeoff only. And what do we have here? How much cruise do we have? Let's see. We'll reach our top of cruise before merit, right before merit, and then after merit we are already descending. Yeah, very short, nice short flight. Let's review our arrival and actually, you know what? Let's look at some wing views. Look at that. Wow. Waiting for it to break out and then we'll prep for the approach. It probably won't, not sure it will. And according to the report, it should break out. There's no clouds above, I think 10,000 or something. There you go. Looks so good. Look at those reflections and all. Beautiful. Also, this is the latest winglet version of the American League. That reminds me, I need to check whether I have callouts and shit enabled, because I don't want to land without callouts. Look at those reflections. We've come a long way. Right. Those reflections here on the engine. Wow. You can see the clouds reflecting off of the engine surface. Looks so good. Especially in this kind of weather where the lighting is right. Looks really good. Nice. Okay, let's check whether need to also keep a watch on the altitude. We need to change to standard on QNH. Once we hit 18,000, flight level 180. So let me go to menu, PMDG setup. I think it's in aircraft equipment, if I'm not wrong. Where is it? There we go. Callouts. 10 callout is there, 20 is there. Oh, we have it enabled. Yeah, we have it enabled. Okay, nice. Yeah, I think I've flown this livery before. I might have enabled it while I flew. Wow, look at that. Those clouds. They do look a little bit pixelated today, not going to lie. Not sure what's causing that. But I won't complain, it looks absolutely kind of towering clouds throughout, a little bit of rains. You see that while we are passing through the clouds? Wow, that's so realistic. Those streaks of water going past the window right when we were passing through the cloud. Very, very well done on the weather for. They do need to improve on visibility and winds also. Like they just throw you off when the weather updates. But look, we're going right into the. It would have been nice to have the weather radar. That would have been really nice to have the weather radar on to watch where we are going. Okay, let's start planning the approach here. Going to go back. We don't need this chart anymore. Boston. There you go. Definitely going to be a visual. It's ILS. So let's open the charts list, and I think our arrival is clear. We just need to look at the ILS approach chart. ILS localizer runway 22 left. Our frequency is 110. 110.3. What? 110. Wait, did I? Ah, crap. I think I know what's wrong. Oh no. It might have automatically updated my. Yeah, it might have automatically updated my sim to the latest beta version. And this is exactly the problem that Rahul was mentioning. You cannot set the nav radios. Ah, crap. Okay. Let's see if we can do it on this one. Nope. Nope. Can't do it. What do we do now? Does anyone who's watching know what to do? I know for sure there is a video. Asobo. Okay, Asobo broke the nav radio. Here's how to keep your 737 flying. Let's see. This is from 737 NG driver. Hopefully we can find a solution before we hit our ILS.
Pilot and a member of PMDG's tech team. With all the hype around the aircraft and avionics update, unfortunately there is one downside. Asobo-Microsoft have broken the 737's nav radio, so are no longer able to tune a frequency. But stay tuned, I'm going to show you.
Amechi says do an RNAV approach. Yeah, actually. Yeah. It's not a bad idea at all. Let's do the RNAV approach instead of doing the. Mechi says, yep, I just watched this a few minutes before I started. Yeah, so I didn't know that it got updated. I did see an update today, and I was like, okay, it's might be some like random updates that keep showing up. But I forgot that I was enrolled for the beta program, so it might have automatically updated that. Automatically updated the sim for me with the latest. Let's still watch it. Let me see.
Show you a quick and dirty
It's a
fix how you
13-minute
can still
video
keep your
done by-
737 in the air in this video.
Let me see.
And the trick to that is RNAV approaches. The only type of
okay.
approach that does not require a working nav radio in the 737 is the RNAV approach, and in
Okay.
this
I think. I mean, yeah, I got it. Okay. Arrival. Let's do RNAV 22 left. There we go. Robook 3 and merit. Execute. Let's check our flight plan real quick. Okay. What is this? Using reserve fuel. That's because it doesn't have the vectors at the end. Okay, tally nollie. Yeah, not nothing. We turn, instead of going from tally to vane, we're just going from tally to nollie and then vane. Why does it say using reserve fuel? Let me zoom out and check. Not sure why it says using reserve fuel. Maybe, you know what, maybe I did not put in the correct reserve fuel value, that's why. That's fine, I don't think it'll be a problem. Okay, look at that view. Oh my. I'm gonna remove this so that the view is not hindered. Clouds are looking a little bit pixelated. I don't know if you guys are seeing it on stream or not, but I definitely see some pixelation here. I think it's that type of clouds, and that's what it depends on, whether it's pixelated or not. That's what I think. But yeah, a lot of pixelation here on these. Yeah, Mechi, thanks for the reminder on the RNAV approach. I'm missing out on that. That's a good idea. But yeah, like there's some jittering going on the clouds. Not that it looks bad, it's just, and maybe on stream it doesn't look that bad because of the bitrate, but when I see it, at least I can see monitor. Really cool weather today. Wow, look at that. I'm gonna, what is our hold on, what is the altitude that we need to be at nollie? It is 4,000. okay, well, so let me see where we are going to disable the autopilot. I would say vane and Vocus. So I'll put in 17, I'll put in 1700, 1700. Alright, so that it starts descending whenever it's in TD, because I usually, like, while admiring the views, I forget that top of descent is already in, and then there's reset MCP altitude and I'm still flying at the cruise altitude. This looks really nice today. Glad I did this route. I usually check the weather and choose the route, because I don't like flying in like clean, no winds kind of weather. Has to be at least something going on. Wow. Look at that wing flutter too, huh? Very, very realistically done. Imagine how much fun it's going to be to descend through clouds. Because Boston weather is very similar. It's almost like this. Sort of. I think we are at top of descent, if I'm not wrong. Oh no. Because I heard the engines pull down, so I thought we were already. What are some of the other views that we have here? Oh, this one looks nice. Covers more of the sky. Lovely. Still have clouds at 25,000 feet. Looks absolutely amazing. still have clouds at this altitude. Crazy. Right, started descending. Going to be a long arrival if I'm not wrong. Let me check. Yeah, still better than the 27 though. When you try to land at ILS, when you try to land at Boston runway 27, that's a long ass arrival. The J-Font 2 arrival, holy, that's a really long one. This one's still fine, but there'll be a lot of restrictions. Yep, lot of restrictions. It takes a while to descend because actually the airport shouldn't be that far, right? What range are we at? 80. Yeah, so the airport is at only 80 miles from where we are at, but it is going to take us, let's see, program, we'll be at Boston at 1729, right? Oh no, let's say 1729. Is it because I'm flying the wrong time? That Banky. Let me check the flight plan one more time. Normal, Alin, Banky 15. Go to the legs page. Ah, that's why. That's why. That's why. Okay, hold on. I have to be really careful in this. The Airbus handles it well. It doesn't. We need to go to Merit from here. What did I just do? What the heck did I just do? Tally. Okay. Totally messed up my flight plan. Let's see where it's from. Tally it's going to Merit, which it shouldn't be going. It should go directly to Nolly. Let's do this, pick it up and go this. Okay, now it's better. God, man. When you select a different approach on the Airbus, it just automatically does it for you. See what I'm saying? But on this one, it repeat adds another approach, and that's why you have like double routes. So what I did was I just went direct from Tally to Merit, which is like the first waypoint of your whole star. So it was circling around. Instead of that, I just changed the last Tally to whatever that waypoint was, Nolly. So it took care of the whole loop that was happening because of us re-entering the flight plan and choosing the RNAV approach. Let's check the weather on here at Boston. Altimeter is 3040, so I'm gonna set that here, 3040. There you go, and we can change it to local QNH now since we are already at 80,000. There's some rain still, and that's it. 110 at 5 knots is our winds. G Cook Scotland says, are you on the beta? Today's update broke the ILS in 7th. Yes, it did break the nav radios, and yes, I have the beta version of MSFS, which is why we are doing the RNAV approach today. Yes. Nothing much on the performance. Performance seems very similar versus the older version that I had. It automatically got updated, by the way. Gcook. I did not know that it was updated. I realized after I saw that the nav radios weren't working, and I remembered the video that I had seen from 737NG driver about this. I do need to watch his other video that he has uploaded about the aircraft and avionics update. I haven't had a chance to watch that. I was battling whether to do some GA flying today or whether to fly, but then I saw the weather around Newark and Boston, and I was like, let's do a nice little IFR flight. I want to get the Cessna 414. Do any of you guys have the Cessna 414A from FlySimware? That thing looks amazing. That thing looks absolutely amazing. This one seems like it's like the most detailed general aviation aircraft in MSFS. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting this one. I need to watch a little more content on this, but I'm definitely going to get this if those videos entice me. This is one of the videos that I wanted to watch, and I think there is another one from Into the Blue Simulations. Amazing guy, by the way. Probably watch his video too and then buy this. I don't want to buy it and then learn it. I want to be able to like reasonably fly it well once I have it in my hands. Drinking some nice sparkling water as we go. You guys are addicted to Coke, by the way, like Diet Coke or whatever. If you want to get out of that addiction, put some stevia in your sparkling water, and it pretty much tastes like that. It'll take care of your Diet Coke or whatever cravings. Not that I'm addicted to Diet Coke, I just like sparkling water. I got this idea from Chris Gethin. I don't know if he's IFBB pro, but he trains celebrities and stuff. Yeah, I wasn't lying when I said that it's a long ass arrival. It is long because of all the restrictions. Let's go to wing view and enjoy this. This is my absolute favorite view. It has engine, wings, and enough sky covers the screen, and there's windows on the two. Love this view. Cloud surfing? Almost. One more advantage of drinking sparkling water, you won't feel hungry at all. Not saying that it's good, but like if you have this tendency to binge on something at night, have some sparkling water. It'll take care of it. You won't feel the need to as much. You'll be full with all that freaking carbon dioxide that goes in your stomach. Trust me, it's not bad. You binging on some fat and carbs is worse than drinking sparkling water. So, the trade-off. Nice. Look at that. Crossing clouds. I don't think there's any point of staying in that view anymore. Let's go to NHRF. We are going to have to select our approach speed here, which is, it's going to be 132. Let's go ahead and put it in. And that should, did we hit our decel? No, we did not. Decel is right here. Actually, cloud surfing now. Oh, I love these sections on the beautiful. Nothing much on this side for now. Wow. I already see the ground. Maybe the visibility layer will pop in later. Problem with MSFS. I really need to check what else has changed with the new beta version. Okay, we are at 10,000 feet. I'm gonna change the engine start switches to continuous. Turn on the lights. Turn on the landing lights as well, so that we are not scrambling through stuff at the end. By the way, guys, if you're watching and enjoying, please like the video. It really helps the channel. I don't earn anything from this channel, but it's my little baby that I want to grow. I would highly appreciate if you could like and subscribe. Wow, it's really long. It's still like, there's an 8,000 restriction here, and there's a 5,000 restriction here, 5,000 here again. Oh my god. Now we should have the right time, right? Because, yeah, see, now we have the right time. So we are at 15:57, and we'll be reaching Boston at 16:15. About 15 minutes to go before we arrive. What is the normal auto brake setting on 737? Is it 2 or 3? I vaguely remember that it was 3, but I keep using 2 because it gives me a lot more like realistic rollout. Go back to the wing view. Nothing much to see, the ground popping in and out. Finished the whole how much is this 2-liter bottle of sparkling water in a couple of hours. I'm so full right now. I really want to go direct to PT Rick, but now we're already here, so it won't really help much. If you would have been at, what is this, somewhere here, I would have like directly gone to PT. I wonder why they don't optimize these arrivals to help the fuel economy. Because imagine if you could optimize this star so that airplanes can easily come in and land. It would have been like so much fuel savings, right? I don't know, maybe there's some other factors to it, but I was just wondering. Because now that you have so many restrictions on the way, you have to start descending a lot later into the flight. Well, sorry, a lot earlier into the flight. Which means, like for example now, right? We'll be at 5,000 before we reach Ethan. So then the aircraft will have to obviously increase the thrust to maintain altitude, and then you're just basically using more fuel. Instead, you could have a more optimized star which will take you right into the runway so that you can descend as late as possible and descend at idle throttle. You need to talk to someone who is into aviation, see what they think about that. Oh, look at that visibility layer. Oh no, it's not, it's water. I thought it's the gray visibility layer. We are almost below the cloud cover, just about crossing. So the visibility shouldn't be that bad then at Boston, if I'm able to see the ground right here. Let's see. What is our minimums on this RNAV approach? I haven't tuned those in. Yes, we will have LNAV, VNAV. Our minimums will be 392. Okay. Radio minimums. And one more thing that I need to check is now the engine has to increase the thrust so much, like up to 61% N1, in order to keep this altitude right from Ethan to whatever the next waypoint is. Crazy. Yeah, up to PT Rick, stay at 5,000. Open charts list. I just want to see the airport elevation. RNAV GPS. Beyond either of them. 19 feet. Okay, so we can keep it at 0 then, the landing altitude. Oh god. Forgot to install landing rate monitor again. But we'll analyze the landing on Volanta like we always do. But I wanted to have the LRM installed so that you guys can, all of us can see the landing rate right as we land. Don't have to like go to Volanta and check it. Also, Volanta is a little, it predicts the landing rate by like 50 FPM or something. So whatever we do, minus 50 is what we are actually. Decel point is almost there. As soon as we hit the decel point, I'll start putting out flaps. Not at a high enough angle of attack to justify flap usage, because we have enough speed going on. So if you put out flaps right now, not that it will exceed the speed limit of the flaps, but it's just that you are wasting more fuel, because now the engine will have to work harder to maintain the altitude with all that drag that comes with the flap, with the flaps. We stay at 5,000 until tally as well, huh? But that'll help at least for like decelerating. you'll be able to decelerate easy. Already see the runway lights. I think I saw something blinking here somewhere. Now it's gone. You're like right below the cloud layer at 5000. What did the meta report say, by the way? Few at 1, few at 3, forecast at 6.5. Okay. We are at 5, so maybe 6.5. These are the clouds that are above us. Yep, no issues with visibility today. Pretty good visibility. Should already be able to see the airport somewhere here, right? Yeah, somewhere there. Still a beautiful approach. I like doing low visibility approaches more than where I'm able to see the runway right from like 3000 feet. Okay, decel point is up. Let's go flaps 2 first. And once it hits 200, I can go flaps 5. Down on the terrain just for now. 100 flaps can go to 5. And I think we can keep it at that. Our angle of attack is about 5 degrees and we'll start descending after tally, so it won't be that bad. Good. See what I was saying about engine having to work harder when you This looks so good. This is a new approach for me, by the way. I usually have been always assigned J-Fun to ILS 27. It's fun to do something different today. Now it's start descending to 4000. That beach. Yeah, clouds are definitely pixelated. I wonder if it has something to do with the beta update. Yeah, actually, definitely might have something to do with that. Okay. I don't even know how to go back to the previous version. Let's go flaps 10. Really sleepy right now. Tired. We had altitude set to 1700, so once we hit about, let's say, 2000 or something, we'll disable autopilot. I think we should have visual by 2000. In fact, way before that. We'll be staying at 4000 or above until nollie and then going in. Keep it to the program page so that I'm aware how far we are from the airport itself. Yeah, prepped a little too early. We should be actually at like 210 speed right now, but that's okay. We are prepped a little bit too early. a little more fuel. Got to check the FMC for the, I've just checked and prepped according to that. Good. Perfect time also, right? To arrive into Boston. Wow, look at that. Rain shaft ahead of us. There are rains in Boston, so we should be experiencing rains soon as we start descending more and more. Right, yeah. Next we get 189. They're all rain shaft ahead of us. On the 737, do you just keep it on LNAV VNAV path? I think so, right? Or do you put it on approach mode for the LNAV approaches? I don't think you put it on approach mode as long as as far as I'm aware. Go for it. Okay. Auto brakes can be set to long runway. Let's just do 2. We can go one more notch. Lloyd B says no need to select approach. Okay, thanks. Yep, that's what I thought. Because on Airbus you can select approach and yeah. Michi also confirmed that I don't think approach is that good. Nice. Let's see. You can see the runway. Almost at 2000. Miles, bring it down. The greens on the landing gear. Also arm the speed brakes. Go one more notch of flaps. Go 25. Minimums, I've set the minimums here, Lloyd. 392. Okay, let's go one more notch of flaps. Michi said you'll have to watch the NGs. Yeah, I'll definitely watching it. I need to watch a couple of his videos. One is the aircraft and avionics update, and the other one is workaround. Alright, can. They're a little bit high, but we'll catch up. Approach has started to become a little scarier than I had thought. So, runway is in sight at 1,000 feet.
1,000.
Rains have also started coming in. Catching up on the glide slope. On red, a little bit high. Not a problem. Going a little on the throttle.
500. Approaching minimums.
Approaching minimum.
4 minimums.
Right on the glide slope now. Keep it nice
300.
at crosswinds we have here. Rudder, so sorry about that.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Right. Reversers full green. Long runway. Right, 60 knots. We will review the landing on Volanta, so hold on for that. Let's see where we landed, landing rate and all that. Okay, reversers out. Take the next bit from here. Catch up on chat also. I see a couple of messages from Lloyd that I haven't addressed. Ah shit, I forgot to, oh no, I forgot to enable the replay. Enable the replay tool on there. Would have been fun to watch it from the side and all. Yeah. Always forget the replay tool because I've recently started using it. And now I'm just addicted to it. I should have turned it on. Would have been fun to watch wing views and all. Crap. That's okay. Just review the landing and then we'll just watch it on stream. That's. I'm not going to bore you guys going to parking and all. Since we are not online, it doesn't matter. Let's pull up Volanta and go over how we did on the landing. Okay, exactly on the 1,000 footers around it, so that's great. Minus 325 fpm, so it was around minus 250, I would say, around minus 250, because Volanta is over predicts a little bit. Yeah, nice approach. Nice. Let me pull up team here. Lloyd says it won't descend if you don't lower it on the MCP. Need to set it to 400ish on the oh yeah, I agree. Oh, I misunderstood your earlier comment. I was like, wait, what? Yeah, makes sense. And that is why I had to like disable the autopilot and then descend a little faster, right? Because it did not descend beyond 1700 feet. So you have to not descend beyond 1700. Manually descend beyond that. Let's see. Go back. It says yes, but just like in real life. I might have missed. What did I say? What did you mean just like in real life? Okay, so here we were sort of high on this on the path still. I really need to get the landing rate monitor. This whole Volanta landing rate doesn't really do justice. I thought it was quite smooth on today's landing, but it somehow gave a minus 300 on it. Weird. Definitely didn't look like a minus 300. Let's watch it again. Okay, so this is where. Oh, Lloyd says I meant that you don't have a replay in real life. Yeah, I am. It would have been so much fun though. The weather was perfect. It would have been fun watching this landing from wing views. Oh, is it? Is my bitrate enough? There we go. 50 feet right on the zebra lines, and there's the touchdown. Yeah, see, there's no way it was minus 300 fpm. Had to do the last minute correction because of the 11 knot 9 knot crosswind. I did it very gently because my joystick is weird. When I correct it too much, it would have whacked us like out of the runway completely. I have reduced the sensitivities, but it's still weird. So you have to like gently phase it into the out of the wind basically. Nice, good, nice IFR flight today. Good weather on both ends as well. Let's end it here on Volanta at least. But yeah, while I taxi out of here, thanks a lot Lloyd, Amechi, and everyone else who was watching but not in chat. Thanks a lot for joining today. It was a great short flight, and I hope you guys enjoyed the views and everything as well. Sorry about the replay. We will make sure that we have the replay tool enabled next time. But yeah, that is it for today. Want to watch me taxi to the gates? Awesome. If not, you guys can log off. Thanks again for tuning in, and you have a good day or night depending on wherever you're at. Thanks Lloyd, thanks a lot. See you. Thanks Amechi. Gradek says hello. Hello man, what's up? You are a little bit late. Just ending the stream in a minute. I'll go back and watch. T114B says back in the PMDG. Heck yeah. Yes sir. We have been back in the PMDG for like a few flights now. I'm just tired of doing bad landings on Phoenix. I just don't get it, man. Don't get it. That airplane just weirdly flares right before the should actually turn off the lights. Go on. There's a weird flare at the end. Cannot flare that aircraft right. some reason. I have not had that problem on PMDG for any of the flights. How many I think we did 4 flights PMDG. The Gredx says, how is your day going? My day is almost done. I am about to log off from here and then try to sleep. Try to sleep. If we can nail the parking as well, just like we did with the landing. How's your day going, the Gradek? $737. The second one. Good on the parking brakes and go to off and turn the power to APU and switch off the backs off. Speed can come on. I'm just gonna set to 1, which is alright, guys. The Redux says, oh nice, my day is just beginning. 5:40 AM for me. Holy, you're awake at 5:40 AM? That's crazy. I can never wake up that early. I can sleep at 5:30 AM, but I cannot wake up at 5:30 AM. Definitely sleep at 5. What did we do on? Oh, did not nail the parking. Off. No rains here. TEDx says I'm from Poland. Nice. Alright, guys. I will see you tomorrow. We're probably gonna fly tomorrow as well. I'm thinking I need to do one. I want to do one flight, which is DXB to KBB, which will be a nice couple of hours, 2.5 hour flight. So I'll see if there's promising weather there and then fly there tomorrow, or we'll do some other short US leg. We always do. See you guys. Have fun. Or night. Bye.